And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing 7 Days to Die. Trying to survive here. Well, I've done a little bit of work. I put this little edge all the way along here, collapsed the wall that was part of our house, and had enough concrete to come right out to the edge. I did smelt some more concrete. I'm getting ready to take out this front little jutting entrance here. It's the last part. As you can see, I have put out a little perimeter of wood spikes away from our building. You know, it was really cramped right up next to our building before. Well, I need that space to finish off our perimeter wall. So I don't want to be going right up against spikes, so I put a little spike wall out there. But pretty much 3 of the 4 edges of our base are now protected. Zombies, the hordes, can come through the diagonals. So they can come from like a northeast or a southeast. And so we really got to pay attention to those corners. But if they came from like the north or the directly west, well, the west, you know, they have that house in the way. So they would either have to chew through that house, or if the game is smart enough, it would spawn them from a kitty corner, from a corner instead of a direct. But they could like come directly east, and we have that huge rock right there. And I have seen zombies try to chew through rocks like that just to get to your base. They're not really smart, and that's okay by me. So we have now a little area here of protection, so I can get rid of some of these just to be able to get underneath them. Plus, believe it or not, the spikes have a little bit of support that they can provide. Not much, but I've seen them hold up quite a long line of stuff. So just be aware that spikes can contribute to supporting structures. Oh, that was a rock. All right, one fast way of taking these down, I'm going to have to dig this out anyway. So I'm going to get out underneath. And we have this asphalt right there, which is kind of a pain. I took out the door already. There is an issue with doors that they don't necessarily always get destroyed, and they kind of bug out after that. So that's 1,500 hit points. That's a lot of hit points. Luckily, I'm doing quite a bit of damage now with my pickaxe, which is nice. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here for 10 minutes trying to chew through all of this. So just dig around, and you've got stone left over. So it's easy enough to just dig through that stone, because it only has 500 hit points, versus these blocks have 1,200. So I can do these in 2 swings, whereas the other stuff takes me a while. So all of this, I'm going to take these out, gives me brass. I think that window is already taken out. I think I took out the window. So let's just dig through here and try to collapse this structure. I want a way to run, because I don't want any of that building falling down on me. Okay. So let's dig this one out first. Okay, so this whole section is being held up by this little spot. As soon as we take this out, it should collapse down. There it goes. Easy as pie. Now, we just got to clean up a little bit. Take out some of the wood. And then the rest is just one-hitting all these blocks, which is much faster than trying to take out everything manually. A little bright over here, the sun is beaten down. We are just a day away from the day 14 horde, and I'm not quite sure if we're going to be able to get done in time, because that day 14 horde, you know, it's going to be a doozy, and I want as much protection as possible. So we are leveling up as we do this, which is good. So yeah, there's a lot of this, you know, as far as episodes go. I did that whole side over there between episodes. But, you know, I'll do this front area here on camera for everybody, just to show kind of my process of hopefully making a safe place to live. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna go in and out of the base, because the pillars are gonna go all the way around. And I'm gonna need to do some sort of underground entrance into the base. So this is gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then it's gonna be the wall. So along this edge is going to be my wall, because it's 3 out, and I want a good secure that's one thing I do. It was one reason I dig down, so I can upgrade the foundation to make sure that it's really rock solid. So this isn't going to be my door. My door is actually going to go right here. So I need to dig those out. And then upgrade, if I can, these. Because I've got my vault door ready to go. Just like that. Upgrade it. And there's my entrance. So I can plug this hole finally. And now we've got a pretty secure bunker. It's not 100%, because we still, you know, the zombies can sit and pound away on the concrete wall all they want, and it would cause quite a bit of damage. Nothing we couldn't survive though, but we do still have brick exposed, and it's just wise to, if you have the resources, upgrade it. If not, just make sure that you have at least a little bit of defense. Or since I built this, I can actually stand up on top here and snipe down if a horde were to come right now. I'm hoping I can get the rest of this done before the next horde night, which is tomorrow night. So now it's just a matter of cleanup, digging out what I don't want in here. That's why I put that extra layer there. So when I'm doing stuff like this, I've had zombies sneak up behind me before. So I just like to put an area of protection. That way I can either hear them hit the spikes or they get killed on the spikes. And sometimes if it gets bad, I'll put a layer of barbed wire over the top of the spikes just to slow them down even more. So there we have basically now it's open. Now this is like the most dangerous part about this design, is getting everything set up. Oh, don't walk into the spikes. Getting everything set up to where it's secure. And then once it's secure, you know, you can basically breathe a little easier while you're inside, and that's a good thing. So to speed it up, I don't waste too much time digging out the middle until we have the outside edge done. Because once that's in place, one more probably. Once that's in place, we can go ahead and, you know, dig all we want inside the protection and not have to worry too much. How much wood and stuff do I have? See, I'm going to probably have to go in and grab some more wood. Oh, this nail gun, I cannot believe I found this so early. That was such a lucky find. Such a lucky find, holy crap. So now it's just a matter of going through here. Yes, we're going to have to probably dig through some of this pavement. Yeah, we're going to have to dig through this. Just the corner of this pavement right here for now is all we're going to have to dig through. I have 2 furnaces going right now, so we got to keep an eye out for screamers, because those furnaces add to my heat map pretty quickly. Get rid of this extra layer just so I can work without spiking myself. The other thing I like doing is giving myself a little bit of walkway so I'm not hopping up and down like that. I want to finish this off before I finish those though. Okay, we're going to come out here. Oh, yeah, I'm out of wood. Luckily, I have more. So yeah, now I just got to chew through this asphalt here. Is it 2, 3, 4 hits? Not too bad. Looks like it's about 6 or 7 blocks of it too. And then I need to think about more concrete, obviously, for the pillars. And I'd like to make just enough for the pillars so I don't make any extra and waste any concrete, because I'm not a big fan of wasting it, but I can do that in between episodes. Count how many pillars I'm gonna need. There we go. There. Preliminary work is done. Now we just need to finish it off. And it's going to be quite a few pillars. And I'm not sure how much concrete I actually have left. So let's do a count here. I'm smelting some more stone as much as I can. I'm smelting some more iron for the iron bars, because I'm going to need a bunch of those. And I've got a little bit of resources that I can throw in here. All the spikes that I have, more stone that I don't need. So yeah, we got a pretty good amount of stone. And we've got some sand. I made some sand earlier. And we are out. Oh, we've got one more cement that we can actually use. So let's go ahead and do this. 1,000 more of that. Thank you very much. All right. So I could be making it as I go, or just wait until I've got some sort of even amount. It won't matter in the end. It'll all be even. But things are looking pretty good for survivability. Now I just need to think about where I'm going to add. I think I'm going to come out. I'm going to make a staircase. Oh, so this is a staircase up here. I might want to put a staircase right down here, because I want to make sure that it's in between the pillars, because I don't want to dig out too much from where I have supports. So right in here might look good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tunnel underneath and build a little hatch to pop up and out of my base, and I'm going to want to do that on every corner. So no matter where the zombies are coming from, I can go directly out and pop up and loot them or kill them or do whatever it takes. The only tough part is going to be that swimming pool. That is going to be tough to get around. I've got a little space out here. I'll probably be able to pop out, but I still have a lot of that concrete I'm going to have to break apart. Oh, maybe not, because we're going to have spikes in there, so that might work out. But otherwise, it's going to be difficult. All right, now I need to get rid of these spikes out here so I can finish this off. Waiting for that concrete to finish. There we go. So now we're pretty exposed. I mean, they could, if they busted through all those spikes, they could easily come right in here and start pounding on my door. So we've got to get this system set up. So let's see how many pillars we're going to need. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40 exactly. So we have 40 pillars, and we need 4 each. So that would be 40 pillars, 4 each, would be 160 pillars, would be 1,600 concrete mix. That's a lot of concrete mix. So 1,600 would be, when this is at 700, that doesn't leave me a whole lot of extra concrete. So I'm going to want like a bunch out of here, craft right away. I do it in groups of 10 because that's just a lot easier to manage. Let's put the scrap brass in there. I'm not smelting the brass or the lead because I think I want an extra furnace just for lead and brass, just to make sure that my bullets and everything are being made outside of where the iron and stuff is being smelted, so I can craft that stuff while I craft iron-based stuff. All right, well, I will get all of the concrete and all of the pillars made and come back next episode where hopefully we can finish this off. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.